it! I knew you'd return. You had to.
Huh? You again.
This time, there will be no more interruptions! The Iblis Trigger must die!
Sonic.
So how is your little walk?
Elise!
Ah! It's time to end this! Mephiles! Why are you getting in my way?
I'm Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog. I won't hold back. Here I come!
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 Let's Play. We are in part 3 of Silver's playthrough. And this one, we are basically taking control... Actually, no, this is part 4, actually. Wow, we're going through Silver's playthrough really quickly, aren't we? We are taking, of course, place after Radical Train, and we almost killed the Iblis Trigger. Then Mephiles, or Shadow, pretty much came in, stopped us from doing so. So now we have to go ahead and fight Shadow. Now, if you're familiar with how now the Silver versus either Sonic or Shadow is basically very easy. All you gotta do is just grab a ton of crap and then just throw it at him. However, for Shadow, he always likes to throw a Chaos Spear at you to stun you, and then try to home attack, kick you. So, like, he will try to, like, stun you, maybe you'll lose a ring or so, and then try to home attack him and steer at you. So, like, I really hope that you pray, that you hope that you land on a ring, so that way you won't have to worry about it, because you'll be stunned once he Chaos Speared you. Like, there were times I was lucky, because, like, he was able to, stun me, and then just not actually kill me. But do be careful about it. Do keep your distance, social distance from, of course, Shadow. Keep a fair distance, make sure he doesn't make your life a living hell. You're going straight to hell. Yeah, that's what Shadow says in Shadow the Hedgehog, but what else? And all you gotta do is just keep grabbing stuff, throw it at him, easy peasy. And again, like, fighting Silver is hard, but playing as Silver against the other Hedgehogs should be easy. Like, Sonic is easy. Shadow, I would say, the middle ground, at least, like, medium difficulty. Silver, yeah, right. Be prepared to, like, try to survive as when you're fighting Silver. And we'll probably do that again, like, when we're playing a Shadow to fight Silver. But it won't be for a while, of course. Also, this episode's going to be a really long episode, 55 minutes at best, because all 3 of what I wanted to do is, like, taking a long process, and you will see a few reasons why when we go through this episode. But, yeah.
Chaos Control!
You!
Don't bother. With the Chaos Emerald's power, I control time and space. You can't break free.
I won't give up! It all depends on me! Can't lose! Not when I'm so close! Ah!
Chaos
Control! Huh?
You Induced chaos control.
I won't let anyone get in my way. I'll change the past and save the world!
Mephiles isn't trying to help you create a better future. He's trying to eliminate the past.
What? What are you talking about?
To discover what happened, it seems we must see what took place 10 years ago. Follow me if you want the truth.
An electromagnetic pulse has just been generated, injecting a decompression agent. No, the level's not dropping. A spatial meltdown is inevitable. My lord, it's too late. We've got to take shelter.
Why so loud? Why do you refuse to listen to my voice? Father! Elise!
Is that... Flame. It's Iblis!
And the Black Shadow is the original Mephiles.
That's Mephiles? They're escaping!
We'll have to split up. I'll pursue Mephiles.
Okay, then leave Iblis to me.
Seal it with this.
Hurry!
Alright, so now we are moving on to another new level. This is Aquatic Base. This is basically the laboratory that once belonged to the Duke of Soliana, also known as Elise's father. And they were working on science projects about how to revive Solaris, using a combination of a flame named Iblis and a dark shadow named Mephiles. And of course, if these two ever combine, they will create the full Solaris, and that would not be really good, or it could be good. I don't know how they would put this into the context of the story, but it's quite interesting to say the least. It's also the one time where you get to play as a different Hedgehog on the same story. So like Silver, you get to play as Silver, and you get to play as Shadow in the same story. You get a little bit of a taste of how Shadow works. So yeah. Alright, let's talk about the voice actor for the Duke of Soliana. And you may have heard him before in this Let's Play. A few times when you click on, of course, one of those rainbow question mark things. That was actually the voice of the Duke of Soliana. Now I'm not sure if this was like the ghost in the spirit of his dead belongings, who was once keeping a close eye on Elise, and they knew like Sonic would be the one to protect her at all costs. I have no idea. But, he was voiced by David Wills. And David Wills is... I want to say I'm familiar with this, because I met a lot of Davids, I met a lot of Wills. But, I'm not very familiar with any of these voice actors. Oh, man. But I digress. So... yeah, anyway, so I figure it's a good time, better not to mention him, because, like, I mean, he has been part of this entire journey, sorta, in spirit. Anyway, so once again, we take control of Silver for this version of Aquatic Base. you have to use, of course, his telekinetic powers to, of course, throw boxes at enemies. Use his powers to activate certain switches, open boxes, move some, like, special, like, equipment around, of course. And, of course, navigating across laser gates. Now, the quad base is, like... I think, like, quad base is probably the hardest level of the entire game. Sure, like, that honor goes to Kingdom Valley. But, yeah, I'm not even sure. I think, like, the top 3 worst would be Aquatic Base, Kingdom Valley, and Flame Core. Those are, like, my top 3. Then again, they're, like, the final levels of all 3 of the Hedgehogs, so... I don't know what I was expecting. Actually, Kingdom Valley is not even the final level. It's like the second to last level. Or for Shadow's case, the second level. I don't know. But I still think, like, top 3 worst, Kingdom Valley, Aquatic Base, and Flame Core. Those are, like, my top 3 worst levels. Using, of course, Silver's Pin Slap is always hit and miss. Like, sometimes, like, there's, like, this sort of visible shield that you can barely penetrate, and when you're trying to penetrate it, it's like, it's based on, I want to say, the enemy's animation that it would work or not. But it could be based on something else, maybe, like, there's, like, a pierce of the shields that you have to bypass, but I don't know. And, when you get back to this point, like, you will feel like you're going in circles, but you really are actually making progress. You just don't feel like you are. It's just when you complete one loop, you'll open up another door that will, of course, let you finish up the rest of the level. There really ain't much to talk about, man. I mean, we're 10 parts in, only like a few parts left, and we don't have to worry about this too much. And now we're heading towards this mechanic that literally depending on certain people, they like it or not. This is a metallic spear. The metallic spear basically has some, like, slippery physics, and, like, it also gravitates as well. You're constantly walking on it, and it has, like, some ice physics tied to it as well, right? You gotta carefully navigate it across a ton of laser gates. But you don't want to run it into a laser gate, otherwise that thing will pretty much disintegrate, and you will have to land somewhere, or else you're dead. And Aquatic Base altogether is actually filled with, like, positive and negative magnetic pulses, featuring, like, metallical spears that are, like, metal. And there's also these little pull things that I think I'm about to hit right now. Either that, or maybe it's later on. No, I don't think it's in this room. But there is these, like, there's these magnetical spears that you hit, and hitting those those pulls, they basically act like magnets that will basically kill every single enemy in the area, or at least every single enemy in that range of that area. I think we're approaching it now. So there's enemies here, you can hit them with your balls right there. And, like, they'll deal, like, less damage, but if you go further deep... I think it's, like, right here. I don't know what I'm saying. This is post-commentary. I really don't expect my commentary to be perfect when I do this, but, like, sometimes I remember things wrong. Sometimes, like, my brain is all jobbled up, full of shit, and I just can't think straight. But here's my point. This game's garbage, and no one should play this ever again. Like, it's 2006, and people are still playing this today, and I was like, why? This game is pretty much a dead horse at this point. Why are you guys coming back to this game? What's so fun about it? I mean, like, it's a bad game, but, like, it's also good. Why is it good? Because I guess it's just the closest it could possibly be to a Sonic Adventure 3, I guess. Either that, or the glitches are just so bad, it's funny. That's basically what it is. Those are the medical pulls I was talking about. You hit these, it will turn positive into negative, and it will basically kill every enemy around that proximity of the premises, of course. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's also underwater, too. Like, the base itself is underwater. But I don't think there's anything bad to talk about that, isn't there?
Those enemies look like they're guarding that door. Let's start by getting rid of them.
Let's start by getting rid of them by hitting that, and that kills everyone. Like, that's basically gives you the most amount of points. And if you play your cards right, you can beat the stage by enemy score alone, as long as you don't die. Like, S-rank this on enemy score alone. Oh, man. You know, I'm glad that Silver Story is almost over. And I also apologize that this video is, like, 55 minutes long. There was a lot of bullshit I had to deal with in this episode, and it took me way longer than expected. Like, this entire Silver recording session took me probably an hour and a half to finish recording. And thank goodness I got it all done. Because I was so frustrated near the end. You will see why when we get to it, I'll tell you that. I don't like Silver Story. Silver Story is so boring and bland, and times can be really painful to control as well. But that's the second level. Got another S rank. It's like 18 S ranks right now. So I guess that's done with. Now we have room for more plot, so let's get right into it. And as also, don't forget, if you enjoy this type of content, make sure to slap a like on this video, hit the subscribe button with the bell notification turned on, share this video with your friends, family, and everybody else, and can't wait to see some more content coming out of this channel, so let's see what happens next for more plot.
Hey! What are you doing? You've got to leave!
I have my duty. This living flame has been entrusted to the royal family. The flames of disaster will awaken if nothing is done. That must not happen. Eternal Sun. The living flame that has been entrusted to the royal family. Fall into slumber with a royal soul. I'm sorry, but can you take her to a safe place? That's a good girl, Elise. Remember, be brave. Don't cry, no matter what happens. Otherwise, your tears will call forth the flames inside you. Become a strong queen who doesn't cry no matter what happens. And live happily.
Did you do it?
Yes. And you?
Yes. The flames are properly sealed. It's done. You're going to leave it behind?
Yes. I already know what becomes of it in the future. It's time to return.
Yes, of course. Chaos Control! It's a lucky charm. Blaze,
What did you see?
the Iblis trigger wasn't Sonic the Hedgehog.
I see.
They're quite noisy.
Yes, I heard that the princess here left for Dr. Eggman's base in response to his earlier threat.
What if his ultimate objective was to release Iblis?
Okay, so, let's talk about this really quickly. So,
I'm going to stop Dr. Eggman no matter what.
the Duke of Soliana
Let's
just
go after him.
interrogated Princess Elise with the Flames of Disaster, also known as Iblis. And he told Princess Elise that if she ever cries... Also, sorry about that. I was looking at something while I was waiting for the next bit of stuff. If she ever cries, Iblis will be released. Now, explain to me how Elise would not cry for 10 years. Because, like, to be fairly honest, especially, like, after the death of your own father, why would you cry after 10 years? I just don't believe that. It's so unrealistic to me. But, that aside, another thing I'd like to bring up, I wish I could have brought it up earlier in the episode, but I didn't do that. Maybe, you know what, I'll say that for, like, a certain bit of the Shadow playthrough. Yeah. I really don't like this idea, or this concept. Or for better yet, can Tears of Joy even count, to be fairly honest? Can Tears of Joy really count? Because, like, it's, like, trying to, like, not cry for 10 years is physically impossible. Like, how can you not cry for 10 years? I really need an explanation right now. Tell me. I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the nitty-gritty about this side mission while I'm at it. You basically need to take care of a ton of Eggman's mechs, and you must go ahead and guide the Maid of Soliana to pretty much the end. It's a mandatory mission, so you can't really avoid this. But basically, what you gotta do is you gotta take care of a lot of robots around this area. And by the way, this last bit is filled with side missions. Well, not really filled with side missions, filled with mandatory side missions, because, like, we have this one, and then there's 3 more we gotta do before we even tackle our next level, dude. So anyways, of course we gotta, take the Maid to basically the end of this entire parkway of Soliana. And even if you do get there and clear all the enemies, you still gotta wait for her to get over here. So, like, you think, like, clearing all the enemies would be enough? Oh no, you gotta wait for this fat-ass bitch to get herself over here. She's slow as fudge. She's slow as fudge. I feel like I said too much in this episode, so I figured I'd tone it down near the end. But, after she got herself over here, we're finally able to move on to, once again, one of the worst areas, especially for a 2 miles per hour white hedgehog with telekinetic powers, which of course is the Soliana Forest, and it is the most slowest location, or biggest location, that you really do not want to be this character to do much on. I'm sorry, I just don't like that. I just don't like that at all. Also, I apologize that the mic quality, like, sounds like it's capturing the entire room. I feel like I probably could have just contained it into one, like, small area, so that way it's just my voice, but my mic is permanently stuck on my thing. Oh, well, not stuck on my thing. It's permanently stuck on my drawer, and I most likely use it for my streams and everything else, and also recording. Like, that's basically, I'm using the same exact microphone. I could use its own microphone, so that way there won't be very much background noise. Marty, your language sucks. Get good English. God, chillax, dude. I feel like this Let's Play is just putting a toll on me like Star Fox Adventures does. Man, Marty, your language still sucks. Anyways, you also may notice on the left that I only have 0 lives on Silver, which means if I die once, the Let's Play, I have to basically do all these side missions again. So you may notice, like, when I was doing, like, before I was doing the first side mission, it got from, I think, 2 lives to pretty much 0 lives. I died a lot on that first mission, and now I'm down to my last life, and I just knew I have to be extra careful. Now, yes, I could actually pause the game and save, but sometimes I really don't like to, because, like, I'm hoping that if I have to restart from scratch, I want to try to improve from the earlier town missions and try to get a much better ranking. Like, my goal is to try to get as many S ranks as I possibly could to show myself as a really good player. Anyway, so now we're doing the Trials of Soliana, which is trusted into 3 separate trials: Friendship, Heart, and Memory. We're starting off with the test of Friendship. To do this mission, of course, what you must do is you must kill every single enemy in this area, and you must rescue Blaze, who is trapped inside of a box. And how she able to breathe in there, I don't know, but she has like 5 minutes. You have like 5 minutes to do this mission, and if your time runs out, Blaze suffocates and dies. The end. Alright. Sorry to go a little bit too dark there, but anyway, so of course you gotta do is you gotta make sure to kill every single enemy, and once you kill every single enemy, you do need to touch Blaze on the box in order to clear the mission, because I think that's how the mission goes. Let's talk about how shitty 2020 is, because I'm running out of commentary. Like, we've been dealing with Kappa, we've been dealing with COVID, we've been dealing with a ton of bullshit that's been happening this year, and I'm glad that we're finally going to be ending. I'm finally going to be, like, stopping doing daily Let's Plays. Now, here's the thing, like, after 2020 is over, like, sure, I'll stop doing new Let's Plays, but my current Let's Plays that are ongoing, like, I'll definitely finish this Let's Play. I'll definitely finish this Let's Play before 2020 is over. However, I do have room to fit in another Let's Play after this, and I'm having my MechWarrior free Let's Play going on as well.
Looks like I'm on a roll.
So I want to tell you guys my plans for, at least 2021 at best, so that way we can get a lot of things going. So, after 2020, like, I'll still have my MechWarrior free, and as well as another Let's Play that I'll be doing after this one and be running. The thing is, the Let's Play that I'll be doing after this will be moving at the same pace as MechWarrior free is. So in other words, I'll be changing my Wednesday videos that were once random to pretty much the second day that will be part of my Let's Plays. Now, I will still do, like, random content on the channel, like, say, like, Smash Brothers DLC review, Mario Maker levels that I made. I will also still do Fortnite seasonal videos as well. And I'll also still do reaction videos as well. I still plan on doing these type of videos. However, they will now be released when they're done. Not on a set schedule, when they're done. So in other words, like, in terms of, like, amount of content you're going to be seeing in 2021 from me, after like, all the Let's Plays are done, all the, like, the 2 Let's Plays that I plan on finishing in 2021. Because I'm going to still do Let's Plays a little bit, up till February, at best. Like, after February, if Let's Plays are done, not much on weekly content anymore. Any content you see from me will probably be slow-paced now. But I'll still try to, like, post in a while, but I'm still gonna be super-duper active on live streaming on Twitch, because, like, that's my main platform. Anyways, let's go back to the trials really quickly. The second trial was a trial of memory. Basically, they'll ask you 3 questions. You have to get each one correct. If you get one wrong, you're going back to the hub world and you have to do a mission all over again. The thing is, if you want to S-rank it, you have to know the 3 answers by each heart. Now, the answers are always the same, so they made it impossible for you to S-rank on your first attempt. They want you to pay attention to the questions, but if you do that, you waste plenty of time and you're gonna get a B rank if you listen to the question. So why make it impossible to S-rank on your first try? God darn. So, if you want to win, go right portal, and then left portal. That's the pattern. Right, left. Doing that, and you will get an S-rank. This mission is another, kill every enemy in the area. Pretty much similar, like, pretty much very similar to the first trial, so nothing's changed here. At least, like, for the second trial, you can't die and have to, like, start over. You can still start over in the second one, but at least you don't die. But yeah, like, the first one and the third one always make me nervous, especially when I have 1 life left, and I really do not want to replay these missions. Anyways, now we're entering, of course, one of my least favorite levels of the entire game.
Looks like
which, of course, as you all know, is Kingdom Valley. Kingdom Valley, like, if you saw from, like, Shadow's run, you know it's not gonna be the best level out there, but you get my point. So, of course, we'll go ahead and ride this eagle all the way up here. And, hopefully we can catch up on Sonic and, hopefully help, stop Iblis from being released from Elise.
look like you're in a hurry.
So, what's going on?
Circumstances have changed. I need to rescue the princess.
And just like that, Sonic just instantly trusts you, even after you try to kill him twice.
I should have realized Eggman's scheme.
What is Sonic's morality level, dude? I don't know. Anyway, so here we are once again in Kingdom Valley. Kingdom Valley, as you all know, is basically the place where the king, princess, and queen rule over the kingdom. Or at least so we thought. I mean, sure, it takes place in Soliana, but I digress. Anyway, so... if you guys seen, basically, E3 footage of this level, and also, like, earlier E3 footage, like 2005, 2002, like, you could see, like, a lot of interesting potential that this game had. Like, what the, railing grinding would have been, what the homing attack would have been. Like,
Pendulum could probably
it was, like, really good potential. I wish they kept that in the final game. But they removed it. Like, why? Like, the homing attack was good in that build. The, rail grinding was really good in that build. Like, what was wrong? And also, there was an earlier day and night cycle as well. The day and night cycle would have, like, felt like Ocarina of Time and everything else. And it would have made the game more interesting. Like, you know, Sonic Adventure 1's Hub Bros did have, like, 3 separate layers of, like, what time of day it would be. Like, there is, like, day and night. And then there's also, like, the sunset as well. And, like, each one has its own uniqueness to it. So, I don't know what happened to that either. So, anyways. So, once again, as I said earlier, I have pretty much one life left. And my biggest fear is, of course, trying not to die so that way I won't have to go through pretty much 4 side missions. 4 long side missions. They're all long, by the way. And tedious. Because, again, if I die, I have to, like, do all of those, like, earlier stuff all over again. Watch the cutscenes. I can skip these, actually. Go through 4 mandatory side missions that I have to do. And then I have to get back to this point as, of course, Silver. And, like, up to this point, I've been doing very well. But then we got to here. So, I'm gonna take out these enemies here, just like that. That laser guy, and there's a lot of missile barrages at me. And sometimes the blast radius is so big that even, like, Silver can't even avoid it himself. And then here, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm lost. I can't see anything. And then there's a spring right there. It's like, oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. And then all of a sudden, Vulcan cannons, Vulcan guns, I'm being fired at, dead. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? That's my second game over. And I didn't like it. I really hate this. I was screaming. I hated it. I really hated it. Because I have to, like, go through the entirety of these 4 side missions again.
Looks like I'm on a roll.
And I honestly hate this. And also, for this mission, like, I didn't get an S rank unlike last time, so now I'm dropping down the S rank counter by 1, so now it's no longer 20 again, it's back to 19. But I did actually make up for it by S ranking this mission, so I got the S rank counter back to 20, so I didn't have to do much, so at best I'm still equal to that. Then of course we got this one, which is still easy peasy already, so like, I can just memorize it by heart. And then we got of course this mission, which I can't improve easily myself. I tried.
That was easy.
But I couldn't do that. And now I'm basically getting back to the checkpoint where I was at. This is the checkpoint I was at. And now we're gonna try this again. See, this is why video games today add auto-saving. Like, now, the game will only save automatically if you actually beat a normal level or a normal boss. It doesn't save after you do town missions. Town missions, you beat the level, or you beat the mission, and just sends you back to the hub world. They don't give you an extra menu to save. Now, you can actually save manually by pausing the game and pushing the save button. But I shouldn't be able to do this. Insert that in the counter, that's number 3. Video games today add autosave. There's no excuse you shouldn't add autosave. I don't know what to bring out anymore. Talking for like 40 minutes. And also taking these like cutscene breaks to like rest my voice. I just don't like this game. But thank goodness we're about to, of course, end Silver's run next episode, or next Silver episode. It's not gonna be next episode, but like, we're definitely getting a lot really close to basically ending a lot of stories off.
Not this trash.
We're getting down to, of course, the episode 4s and episode 5s. That's what we're doing of each character. And that's not all. There's still, like, one last story I have to do after all this, but I can always do that, like, later on in the day. So, I don't know. Man, I am so tired. Should I just mute my commentary because, like, I just don't have very much to say? Or should I just keep talking? What can I do to entertain myself? I guess I could still talk about the current problems in 2020. I don't know, I already sort of said that. Maybe I'll probably put that in, like, in a birthday video that, like, by the way, like, by the time I do the extra video for this, it'll probably be, like, a few days before my birthday, which is, like, November 28th. I think. I could be wrong all entirely. Maybe it's not my birthday. I don't remember. I could easily be scheduling this wrong. Nah, it's definitely gonna be my birthday a few days from the extra video. Now, like I said, like, I've been focusing most of my creativity on live streaming on twitch.tv/mardiman641. Like, I've been enjoying streaming. Like, streaming's more fun than just, like, working on projects like this. So, like, after 2020, and after I finish up these daily Let's Plays, I'm ready to put that to rest. And I'll probably still do content for YouTube, but again, they're not gonna be, like, weekly content anymore. They're gonna be, like, once-in-a-lifetime type of stuff, like, say, reaction videos. There'll still be Mario Maker levels that I made, which will still be monthly, so you'll definitely see a video once a month at best, because my Mario Maker videos are indeed once a month, so that's something, right? Yeah, it's absolutely something. For, like, DLC review of Smash Ultimate and Fortnite seasonal videos, I'm still wanting to do those. But like I said, that for 2021, these videos will probably be out when they're done, and they're not gonna be scheduled. Like, when I finish editing them, I'm releasing them. Maybe I'll put as an instant premiere, I'm not sure. But other than that, like, I'm ready to, like, go outside, get myself a job at Whataburger, or probably Walmart, something like that, get myself some bills paid off, and at the same time, like, focus most of my free time on streaming. I'm ready to take a break from all this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy making content creating for you guys, but sometimes as you get older, you start to realize it's gonna be harder and harder as you make the content. Your body can't handle it anymore.
Might help me move forward.
So, that being said, I really hope you guys understand. I want to make more content, but sometimes, like, life hits you hard, and you don't want to deal with it anymore. And during the pandemic, like, 2020, like, you know, like, YouTubers and streamers were like, you know, I think the pandemic's a good thing. At least I can focus a lot more on content creating. It makes my viewers all happy and dandy and everything else. Get them entertained. When in the inside you want to go outside, it's like an example of this would be like, say, I love chocolate, though vanilla is so good. I don't want to eat vanilla. But at the same time, like, I really want to try out vanilla because I do like it, I just don't want to eat it. It's so, like, the anticipation is all over the place. Like, you get what I mean, of course. But, yeah, of course, there'll still be, like, 2 more Let's Plays. Like, I'll be doing this one, my ongoing one, obviously, which was MechWarrior 3. We'll be, of course, be finishing, a lot of that. And of course, like, after this Let's Play is over, MechWarrior 3 will definitely go by faster. And alongside that, we'll be airing a new Let's Play. Which, of course, I'm still keeping secret at the moment. And in 2021, both Let's Plays will go by faster. So, like, that Wednesday video will no longer be random videos. It will actually now be, the extra video lineup to make Let's Plays go by faster. So, like, both Let's Plays will go, like, 2 videos a week. And once, like, the MechWarrior Let's Play is over, the other Let's Play will go a ton faster by having 4 videos a week. And then after that, Let's Play's over. I'm done with Let's Plays. Have a good night, YouTube. And I will see you in probably only some one-offs, because that's probably all I'm ever gonna do. Man, I feel like Clemente642, like, after he finishes his Sonic retrospective, he no longer does, like, full, like, monthly Let's Plays anymore. He starts doing one-offs. Like, he's been doing the Sonic retrospective for almost 10 years. And after he finished it, like, he no longer does, like, Let's Plays very much. Like, now, like, he's getting, like, one-off videos. There'll be a Let's Play here and then, but not very much.
I'll go on ahead.
After all, like, everyone has a life, and, we can't, like, sacrifice it, of course. Anyways, once again, this is another instance of, like, Silver gaining control of, like, well, not gaining control, but, this is another instance of, like, playing as another Hedgehog in a similar character storyline. Yeah, we're playing Sonic in Silver storyline. We already did it earlier in this episode, didn't we? Now, this part here pissed me off the most. Like, I want you guys to keep an eye on my life count right now. I just got 7 lives. So that's good. I should be clear enough to end this level without no trouble whatsoever, because, like, I don't think it'll take me too much to die, right? Well, let's see. So first and foremost, I have to cross around these platforms. And then, of course, I gotta use these enemies. But sometimes the enemies just don't look at me. I want the enemies to look at me so they can throw projectiles, but they're always, like, looking away from me. And even then, I'm trying to shoot at the next target, But the auto lock-on just locks onto the enemies. I don't want to lock onto the enemies. I want to lock onto the next platform. Then I get onto the next platform, and the enemies are still not looking at me. And they're not firing projectiles at me. Now there's more enemies that just spawn, so like aiming for this next tower is harder because like there's an enemy in the way of that. Alright, so now that is done. Now I have to carefully jump and make this jump. And like sometimes like jumps can glitch out on easily. And then we get to this next part, and this is the part I can't stand the most. There's this door, and then there's a lot of these blue and gold robots. The gold robots, I swear to God, like, their missiles, not only they'll hit you, but they'll spread your rings that you've been collecting far away from you so you can't recollect them. As such, trying to kill these guys is such a pain in the ass. Look at my life count. I have 7 lives right now. I just died. How many lives do I get because I'm editing out a lot of fail? I have 1 life left. I lost 5, maybe 6 lives trying to do this. And in between all of this is like fail, fall down a bottomless pit, get shot, lose all my rings and I can't recollect them. So much bullshit like this. And I was on the verge of like, if I got game over, I'm just gonna stop recording and just record tomorrow. But I didn't accept that. I just pressed on. I do not want to get back to this point twice. I do not want to get back to this point twice in a row just for another shot at this. It's so exhausting. And while I was recording this, like, I was also texting a friend on Discord for, like, something I have to be on time for. So, like, in sort of a way, I was rushing. Later on, I realized, oh, it's not in his time zone, so I guess I didn't have to rush. But, like, I don't know. My commentary's dead anyways. Let's just finally just, like, end things off. All I have to do is just do these last few things. But that being said, I really hope you guys are enjoying your rest of your 2020. Like, I sure am. I am, actually. Like, 2020 is one of the worst years. And we're not even nowhere near the end. We're still like 2 months away. Maybe even 1 month away when I post this video. Actually, I don't think so, because I think it'll still be October when I post this video. Maybe even close to Halloween, I'm not sure. But, anyways, here's the worst part. As you can see, as the missiles hit, the shockwave pretty much sends my rings flying, so I can't easily recollect them, because they're always running away from me. So try to collect as less rings as possible, and don't try to stand in one spot. And if the rings explode, you can probably not get them back. Like, it's a pain in the ass to get them back. These gold robots, I hate the most. Like, I try to, like, collect their targets. I can't stand still at all, otherwise they will hit me. They have really good aiming. I finally got him, grabbed the gold ring, and I'm finally done with this dumb level. I definitely got a very shitty ranking because I died at the last area of the entire game. And, of course, now, like, enemy bonus will not matter anymore. Instead, it's just gonna be based on my time, and I got a B rank. Man. 55 hours of recording. I'm ready to go to sleep after this. I don't think I want to export this. Maybe I will still. But, like, my voice is shot. I hope you guys have a good night, guys. mardiman641 signing out. Leave a like in this video. Subscribe for more content. Bell notification turned on. And I will see you, legends, in the next one. Good night, guys.